There were conspiracy theories out there that this was somehow a false flag. There was some talk, the fact that these bombs did not go off and they were so crudely fabricated that somehow this was done, in an attempt to divert attention from other things. Is anybody in Homeland Security telling you that they think that that theory holds any weight, or that because the bombs were crude that somehow they were not deadly?
No, no one is saying that this is some, false flag, that this is some made-up operation. I don't know. No one in law enforcement is talking about that. This is real. Whenever we talk to people and they look at those devices through the X-rays, these are devices that are real. Now, the question is whether they were functional, and that's what the FBI at their labs in Quantico, Virginia, are looking into. And now we have two more potential devices that can be added to that evidence field. And again, you're asking the question, well, why didn't they detonate? If they are functional, if these are serious devices, well, why didn't they detonate? And perhaps this increases the likelihood, if you're investigating this, that these are meant to send a message, not necessarily to injure or kill, but to send a message. And so I think that is a narrative that is furthered by these two devices that we now have popping up on the screen here, one in New York, one in Florida. But again, they did not detonate. So investigators, as I said, are getting more evidence here and probably getting closer to whoever is responsible for this.
Jeff, one thing. Yesterday, Secretary Nielsen put out a statement regarding these mail bombs, and in it she says that the DHS and the U.S. Secret Service are working closely with the FBI in the active investigations, and it goes on to say Americans will not tolerate these types of threats and we will not be intimidated. The law enforcement professionals that we have spoken to, other members of Congress, are calling this domestic terrorism. And I don't know if she's been on the record since then. Has the DHS secretary been on the record and saying that this is considered domestic terrorism?
Yeah, I don't know if she has specifically, but the investigators, the people that we talk to who are familiar with this investigation, that's what this looks like to them. And the FBI has a specific definition of what domestic terrorism is. It's this type of act to scare that is tied to some sort of political ideology, some sort of political motive. And so that's what we're seeing unfold here. And the question is, it's obviously too early to come to any type of conclusion, but the more that you see, the more that's exactly what this looks like.